What up, crypto world? How's everyone doing? I'm chilling. Zosting. But anyhow, right now, I wanted to talk about a specific token. Now, if you guys remember this specific guy back in the day, this dude, young buck, you know, started a token and had nothing but white paper. And next thing you know, this token just absolutely went ape shit. Like, quite literally. Like, one Bitcoin was getting you back 16. I mean, ratios like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, this guy went absolutely insane. Alright, now the name of the token, I know you guys have heard of it. It's called Tron. Alright, so what's going on with Tron? I mean, it's doing pretty decent. I mean, it had its all-time low, and then it went back up, and now it's going down lower again. I mean, Tron itself is going through a lot of changes internally. So I mean, I don't know if any of you guys are holding Tron or not. I personally have a shit ton of Tron, which I got back in the day. Now, Tron itself, everybody was like, okay, just white paper and, blah, blah, blah. Now what they're doing is they're doing a token swap. Okay, so what does that mean? They're leaving their current token. So in the future, these tokens aren't going to be really good for being able to purchase anything or, make any, use that as a utility token for whatever. So that's why they're doing the token swap. So essentially, what Tron is trying to do is they're trying to create their own blockchain in a sense. So what you have to do in order to do this swap is you have to go to Binance. Take all your now. If you have any tokens within your MyEther wallet or anything like that, nothing. You're not gonna get any swaps or anything. So you have to move them from MyEther wallet. Then you got to move them onto some cryptocurrency exchange that is doing or allowing for the swap to occur. Binance is one of the major ones that are doing it. So I mean, if you're familiar with Binance, it's one of the top cryptocurrency exchanges out there. So take all your Tron, throw it into Binance. Okay. Now that swap is going to occur on June 21st. All right. So I mean, there's a lot of time right now in between from now and June 21st. What's it going to do as far as the value, etc.? Nobody obviously knows, but if they're kind of launching a blockchain, and allowing other ICOs, etc., to utilize Tron as their blockchain, then, obviously is going to be a consistent growth depending on acceptance of that specific blockchain, Tron. Same thing what Neo did. Neo, I mean, they didn't do any kind of like swap or anything like that. But the same thing. They're a blockchain. Same thing with Ethereum. They're a blockchain. So what you need to do is you need to convert your ERC20 for the updated token swaps to TRX. So you have to remove it from Mu or whatever wallet that you might have it on, and go to Binance or some of the other exchanges. They're going to release what other exchanges, as time progresses, and on how many exchanges accept and are willing to do the token swap for you, by leaving it within that exchange. So ensure that you guys do that. Remove it from your Mu. First one to be released is Binance, one of the most prominent ones. So that's definitely good news. Moving forward, that's going to occur on June 21st. Like I said, there's no way to predict where this is going to go. I was listening to some of the Cliff High reports and interviews earlier. I mean, and he's saying expect Bitcoin to be at 700,000. Is it a possibility? Yeah. I mean, we already had a lot of money within the cryptocurrency world. The market cap entirely as global is down, but it's still for the most part up. So I mean, if you kind of look at the trends and whatnot, I mean, then that's not a good way to kind of see comparables. But I'm gonna give you a general idea of how fast these things can rise and fall at the same time. But definitely if you guys are holding the Tron, ensure that you guys do that swap. For all your web hosting needs, check out Zosting.com. for all your shared Linux hosting servers, dedicated servers, etc. SSL certs. Definitely check out Zosting.com. And until the next one, take it easy.